Hey, it's John Williams coming to you with my next installment of the Best of GIA. Help! I am here with two of the most dynamic women that I know in GIA, and we are preparing for an event that's happening at Karen Knott's home, and she's preparing lunch as we're talking here. And I have Sue Johnson with me also, and we are excited to talk to you for just a couple of minutes. And Sue, I've been wanting to do this with you for such a long time, and I can't wait to... I want everybody to get to know you as well as I do. We just spent 3.5 hours driving here, and we've had a blast.
Yes, we have.
And so, tell people, how did you find out about GIA?
Well, I was running my own business back up in Sudbury, Ontario, and a good friend came into the store one day and shared with me about GIA, and it took me a while to really see what she was talking about, because I was in a state of desperation. My husband had just been laid off. I was about 6 months into my own business, and all I could hear was, you can earn money, and I was saying, sign me up, basically. So yeah, that's what I did. I jumped in with 2 feet and then looked back and went, what a great company. I landed on my feet. I was so blessed that I decided to, trust her, take the leap of faith, and thank you, Sue Pellerin. Appreciate all you've done getting me in here.
Okay, so let me ask you this. A lot of people, they find out about our company from the product point of view, but it sounds like you were more interested in learning how you could help yourself financially. Is that right?
Most definitely, John. It was the A in GIA that got my attention first and foremost. I didn't even look at what the G was about, what the products were. It was completely just the A. I was interested in learning about a second income. I had just attended a women's meeting where they talked about the importance of having a plan B. And Sue presented this as a beautiful plan B, and I just went, sign me up, as I say, and I haven't looked back.
And that's the way it should go all the time, right?
Oh, yes,
Step over
it should.
this way, just let's make sure we're getting you in the camera. And so I remember you telling me that it wasn't like you had a manager pack, that kind of income to go ahead and buy a manager pack, but you decided to really go for it.
I did, John. I was in a state of desperation, and I was starting to build debt on my credit cards. I thought, what's a little bit more? So that's what I did do. I bit the bullet, went for it, and just started learning from my upline leaders like Sue, like yourself, how to earn that investment back. And I just kept moving forward. It's a great company with great leaders. I remember Linda came to town, Linda Cormier-Hanser, a month after my joining, and did a presentation, kind of like we're about to do in Karen's home. And it really sold me that I had made one of the best decisions of my life, Thanks, Linda.
Well, I'm glad that she came to town, because I know when you make an investment like that, probably had a little bit of buyer's remorse, maybe?
Not even buyer's remorse. I don't know if I'd call it that, but I was definitely very, very nervous. What the heck had I done? I'd spent, the money I'd spent to get invested and gone, I didn't have it to start. But as I say, it's worked out so beautifully in the end, and I'm running forward without looking back.
So, what was the first product experience you had? I mean, you bought in with the company because you were concerned about your finances, but did the products work for you right away?
It's a good question, that one. I can remember getting my package in the post, and I'm opening it up going, okay, big water system, out it comes, and then all the other little, that's it for $1,000, okay. But then I started using them. I loved the iRest. I was having trouble sleeping, what with the trouble, my financial situation, etc. Finally was getting some sleep. My husband and I both started drinking the iThrive straight away, and we loved it. Tastes great. I found that it gave me the energy, and in fact there were afternoons where I'd run out of energy and I was just so tired, etc. And leaning on my uplines, the suggestion was, have a bit more iThrive, and within 10 minutes I was back to me.
No, wait a minute. I just spent 3.5 hours with her. It's hard for me to imagine you ever being tired. Believe me.
Yeah, well, stress can make that happen at times. So. Yeah, definitely. So, I loved the eye water. I loved how I felt drinking it, spraying it was really refreshing. And of course, when you start out, you don't realize the importance of how you need to be on it always. So there were times I'd be like, why am I so thirsty? And I'd realize, well, I'm drinking bottled water, not my eye water, duh. And I learned, never be without my eye water. And I've got a couple bottles across the way right now.
Can you share with us maybe your favorite product story, maybe when it happened to you, or is there someone else that you can think of that really touched your heart, that products helped? I know I didn't ask you this ahead of time, but
yeah, no, there's so many. I'm very blessed that I get to host the calls in the morning, and and at the time we do the Shout It Out Fridays, and we also used to do the Best of GIA calls, and there are just so many. I really couldn't pick one. Every product has had an impact on so many individuals. I think one of my favorites that I don't leave home without, though I'll share one of my own, is, the smart strips, for example. They're carried in my purse, and you drive along and you get that pinch in your shoulder sometimes, and the pain of it when you're driving. Well, I just reach into my bag and I just slip it into my bra strap, and I mean within minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, that pain is gone. Of course I'm not making a medical claim, but, the facts are the facts, and that's all there is to it. So, I do love them all. It's really hard for me to pick into one product, but, Smart Strips came to mind today.
Well, I really love your story. I mean, here you got involved because you were under stress financially. You got a package really on faith, and now so many months, or I guess about a year and a half, 2 years now?
3 years next month, actually.
She's reached senior director level on the CAR program. She has a group now growing in Southern California, in Canada, and you're about ready to really consider a trip across the country to visit all your folks.
Yeah.
So tell me, as we end our Best of GIA call here, our video, what do you see for the future? What are you thinking about?
What am I thinking
What's
about?
possible?
What am I not thinking about is more of a question I could answer quicker. I see my future is I'm living the life of a gypsy. I want to get some sort of home that I can take on the road, and I want to have a team dotted across North America. Literally that map with the pins I talk about putting in, and I can drive here and support the team, up to here, support the team, down to here, support the team. Unfortunately, because of the laws between the borders, I've got to do 6 months down here, 6 months up there, and of course my 6 months will be down here in the winter time.
Right.
Definitely. I'm very excited about that. I have a gentleman who's taking a look in Chicago, and that would be great to drive up there and support the growing team that I know is in Chicago and that he'll be becoming a part of. And that's the other thing about GIA that I just wanted to really throw out there too, is it's not just my team I'll be supporting, but Karen has people dotted around the country as well, and it'll be a pleasure to help her team grow and other teams grow. I mean, I'm happiest when I'm sharing GIA, I have to be honest. How does that sound? Yeah?
It's been great talking to you.
Thank you.
Enjoyed the ride here. I know I'm going to enjoy the ride home. I'll stay awake when I'm driving home late tonight for sure.
Oh, bless. Definitely. It was great. Great driver. Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks. Appreciate you.